In today's video, we're going to be talking about some awesome cameras. I'm Dave from TVR Creators and I make weekly content on the best cameras for creators or people that just want their first camera. If that sounds interesting to you, don't forget to like and subscribe. So in today's video, I'm really talking about the Canon 1300D, the 2000D and the 4000D. They're all very similar cameras. This is actually the 1300D. And I just want to explain to you the purpose of these cameras and if you should check them out. Now, if you want a camera that's separate from your phone, it's your first time photography camera, doesn't cost the earth. You want something that costs like £200-300, maybe a bit more, and really shop around for this because it really does vary from week to week. I've noticed that. I've noticed the camera, my latest camera, has actually gone up £200 this week for whatever reason, though at the time of this video it's probably changed again. Anyway, so the 13000D is an absolute 1300D, sorry. It's a great little camera as a first time camera in the sense of photography. This is an 18 megapixel camera, interchangeable lenses, as we can see the lovely sensor. Let's see if we can get that on camera. Oh, look at that, beautiful. So the beauty of these SLR cameras is you can interchange the lenses, get something bigger, smaller. The kit lens it usually comes with is 18-55mm, which is perfectly fine for starting out. Little power tip, a question I've answered recently a few times. Sometimes there's a little bit of delay on this kit lens. I'm not quite sure why, on the auto. So if you just put it into manual mode, just bear in mind you have to focus each shot, but that should fix that problem. Otherwise you sort of get like a delay and it is annoying for some people. If it doesn't bother you, then that's fine. Just a little bit of power tip. Now just have a flash on the top, little mount so you can add other things to it. There's no mic jack or anything. This is very much a photography camera. It does have a nice little screen on the back so you play around with shutter speed and ISO, but as a beginner I would recommend putting it into auto and off you go. And there's the photo button. I love the fact you can press that button, it takes you back to all your photos. Now if you're a bit old school and you want to take that nice little photo, I would definitely recommend, you know, looking through the lens, that sort of thing. Look for the viewfinder, so it is there for those of you that want to feel more professional, have more control of the camera. But I personally, you know, I like to just look at the screen and take pictures. That's how I tend to do it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but you do have an awesome viewfinder if you so wish. Now some little power tips I'll definitely share you guys is a spare battery. It's always handy to have, though I don't often have to do that unless I've forgotten to charge my battery, so it's always helpful to have that spare already charged. I tend to charge all of them, so if one goes I've always got a spare, especially with my M50s. And I'll definitely recommend a tripod, which is always your best friend as a photographer or video maker, because it will hold the camera just like I'm using now at the minute. As you've probably seen from the beginning of the video, my camera was on a tripod, and when you're recording yourself or taking pictures yourself, sometimes it's just nice to have your camera on a tripod. Keeps it stiller and it just feels more professional, and it really is a photographer's best friend. I would definitely say that. And I would definitely recommend a 1300D if you want something that doesn't cost the earth. Now the difference between this and its younger brothers or younger cousins, the 2000D and the 4000D. The 4000D is pretty much just a newer version of 1300D, minus a few extra features and the buttons look a little bit different, but it's pretty much the same camera on the 4000D. But if you want something to future-proof yourself, a bit more modern, slightly better sensor, check out the 4000D, definitely check it out. But if you want the best of the three, I would definitely recommend the 2000D. I know quite a few of you have this camera already that watch my videos, and it's a nice little camera. That's actually I believe a 24 megapixel camera, if you don't do all the exact figures. And it basically just means it takes even better photos, it can record video. They all can record video, I just wouldn't recommend it. Just because you haven't got flip screen or anything, it's just awkward and it doesn't take the best video, if I'm honest. They are definitely first time photography cameras, but if you want something to future-proof yourself, you want the best of the three, I'll definitely recommend the 2000D. That is my recommendation of these three particular cameras. So again, if you want something that's just separate from your phone and, you know, doesn't get all binned by social media as you're taking those nice little photos, or want to feel more professional, then check out one of these cameras. There'll be links to all these, if I can find them, in the description below. And if you're getting value from today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and why not buy some coffee, which supports everything we do here on the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and in a moment I'll leave you 2 end cards and I'm going to bring you even more value. See you in the next video. Why? Because you guys rock.